Hello and welcome to another episode of The Pitch. It is Jarrod here on Reds TV. We are getting ready for our next home game against Brisbane Roar. All the details below. It's taken a while to get this man on the pitch because, well, pretty much I saw him at all the home games and I thought he was just a stalker supporter. Then I found out he plays for the club. His name is Dylan Smith. Dylan, thanks for joining us, man.
Pleasure to be here, mate.
Thank you. It's been a while. I've basically spoken to every player except John Hall because he's banned from the pitch because of how bad his Instagram photos are. What can you tell all the Adelaide United supporters about yourself?
I was born and raised in Adelaide. Played my junior football for Adelaide City and Cumberland. Then I moved on to SASI, South Australian Sports Institute, and from there I moved over to Canberra to the AIS. And from the AIS, we got a 2-week trial here with United and luckily got signed from there. So it's a pleasure being here.
Good time to be one of the younger players of the squad at the moment. We've seen this year players like Ben Warland get his opportunity, also Bruce Kamau, Nathan Constantopoulos last year, and also in that game against Malaga, Mark Ochieng. So to be one of these young up-and-coming players and the faith that Josep's shown in the young players, it must give you guys a lot of optimism when you are training because anyone can get picked.
Yeah, no, it's a very good feel down here at the club. Obviously, even if we're not getting much game time, just training with some of the boys it's been unreal. Some of the likes of Kuruska and Isaias and even some of our Australian players, it's unbelievable to train with the boys here. You
are now playing in the NPL State League, which is a new thing for Adelaide United. Just for the people who don't know too much about it, and we're seeing photos on Instagram and reports on the website, what is this team?
The State League team is a mixture of our Youth League team from this season and some of the younger boys that are coming through, and even 3 of the first team boys who are on contracts and Nathan Constantopoulos as well. So,
does this give you an opportunity then to play football during the winter and then lead into pre-season pretty easily with a similar bunch of blokes?
Yeah, it's pretty good actually because we played the whole Youth League season. And then even the State League season overlapped some of our youth leagues. So we're getting something like an extra 30 games in, plus playoffs as well. So it's pretty good to get extra 90 minutes.
Do you find it a bit challenging? Because, correct me if I'm wrong, but in the youth league there's obviously an age limit, but when you get down into the State League there is no age limit. So you can have different age players and different standards that you're probably not familiar with because it's completely different to having an A-League preparation.
Yeah, I know the boys found it very difficult to adjust to the State League games simply because the difference between the State League and the Youth League is a lot. The State League's more physically tough for us boys because obviously we're younger and that sort of stuff. The Youth League's more tactical based, so we watch videos on the other team and try and work out our game plan, but we know with the State League it's always going to be a physical battle, and that's why we've struggled a bit at the start.
All right, so I've also noticed that Dylan is probably the most nervous I've seen anyone on the pitch before. That's my phone, sorry. Let's just get my mum. Mum, I'm doing the pitch. Mum, I do it every bloody week. I'm talking to Dylan Smith. Ma, the meatloaf! All right, sorry about that. I just put my phone on silent. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to... Go on. Hope she made the meatloaf. What we're going to do is come back with your social media questions. We're going to find out more about Dylan Smith, including why he wears kid-sized shoes. This is The Pitch. Welcome back to The Pitch. Jarrod here, joined by Dylan Smith. You can, of course, get these incredible new era caps, and we want tickets purchased by you for the Brisbane Roar game, which is here in a couple of weeks' time. Now, Dylan, it was interesting watching over the weekend in the game against Newcastle. You would have been watching this one. Nigel Bogard just thought he was Superman, landed on his head, and thankfully he's okay, but it's a bit of an improvement because he's got a shocking head, hey?
Oh, it's not too bad. Jordan Elsie's is a bit worse.
Oh, mate. Jordan Elsey put a photo on Instagram up the other day, I think, of him and Aware Mabil. When shocking. He looks like he was enjoying the off-season a fair bit. Okay, so you're on social media. What's your Twitter account?
I don't have Twitter, mate.
Great. Instagram?
You should know me by now. They can find me somehow. They'll find me.
All right. Yeah, because, no, it's definitely easy to find him, because if you put Smith into Instagram, it will definitely come up straight away. All right, here's some questions. Facebook. Joe Antoniadis, who's your favourite football player?
Went to school with Joe.
Oh.
My favourite football player, what, worldwide? Or?
Yeah, Mr. Worldwide, Pitbull.
Probably Cesc Fabregas.
Okay, Ben Wallen, what does it feel like to be the top goal scorer at the club? Do you feel like a big player?
No comment.
Okay, Mo Ali, what aspects of your game have you improved since the start of the season?
I think now I've got a lot more confidence being around the older boys. I think being with Giuseppe, it's helped me a lot with my one-touch game, and my shooting's improved a bit as well.
Hey, what does your hair look like when it's not slicked back? Because I don't have any hair, but like yours. So do you have a long fringe?
Nah, it's always slicked back.
Yeah, right, but when you get out of the shower...
It just goes back.
So it's like that the whole time?
Yeah.
Does it smell? Can I smell it?
Yeah, sure.
It's very...
Can I smell yours?
Because I got no hair. All right. On Twitter, at @P_Izzo, is it true you've scored more goals than Bruce, Therio, Cello and Pablo?
Not sure. No comment.
Okay. Ange Costanzo wants to know, is it true you have a photo of your dad, Michael Valkanis, in your locker at Cooper Stadium?
That is true, but I just think Ange is a bit jealous, to be honest.
They all think you look old.
Yeah, I know.
I think you look beautiful.
Thank you. I think you look beautiful as well.
Thank you. Okay, and Instagram, Nathan VMan5, who spends the most time on their hair at the club?
Hopefully not Elsie, because he's shocking. But probably Ben Warland, to be honest.
Ben Wall, yeah, he's a clean-cut looking guy.
He thinks he's pretty good looking.
Matosevic would like to know how good you are at taking penalties. This is the great stitch-up, everyone.
Too soon.
Okay, oh, did you miss one recently?
Yeah, that's a disgusting question.
That's a fine. Isaac Burnett _ most gifted player you've played with or against?
Has to be Karuska, but against would be probably most of the boys from the Mulliga.
Okay.
The Mulliga game.
Jimmy _ Kent, who do you get along with best at the club?
Ben Warland.
Creepers doesn't play MC. Cool name, bro. How tall are you?
I think 6'4".
L _ Fragnito20, what do you do in your spare time?
FIFA's alright.
What team do you play as?
Arsenal.
And what size shoe are you?
5.
Kids 5.
That's right.
Hold up your shoe. Go. Look at this. Hold up to it. Because like you look, the feet of the youngest player, but you look like the oldest player. You've got Benjamin Button on the couch here. All right, so we're going to go to additional time next. It is Dylan Smith. Say my name, when no one is around you. Say BB. You remember Destiny's Child?
Of course.
Welcome back to the pitch. It is Jarrod here with Dylan Smith. It is time for additional time. Before we get to that, have a look at the details below, because that's how you can become an Adelaide United member, because we, fingers crossed, we need a couple more points to secure a finals position, and if you are a member, you will guarantee your finals tickets. And the game against Melbourne Victory, our last home game, the noise was incredible. We want to take it up another notch. Now, have you seen this before, Dylan?
I have not.
All right, so we put pieces of paper inside the New Era snapback. There's 5 pieces of paper in there, 2 safe zones. One of them says do an impression of your coach. Another one says sing a line of your favourite song. And another one says ring a teammate and just say April Fools until they hang up, because this week we did celebrate the 1st of April. You've got to pick 3 of them. So, you're right.
3?
You've got to take 3 out.
Oh, why 3?
Well, mate, if you've been watching the pitch for the last 25 episodes, you'd know.
All right.
Good luck. First one. Says...
Safe zone.
Safe zone. All right, 2 more.
Does that mean I'm safe or what?
No, I put safe zone on there to make sure you're not safe.
All right.
Next. He's a young kid. What does this one say?
Safe zone.
2 safe zones are down, so that means that you've got to pick 1 more out. That means you have to do it. So good luck. I don't know what it's going to be. Which one is it?
Call a teammate and say April Fools until they hang up.
Okay, so we're going to get you on speakerphone to one of your teammates. You got your phone on you?
Yeah, just over there, mate.
Oh, all right. We'll just walk in front of the camera. No worries. All right. So who are you going to call?
I'll call Jordan Elsie.
Yep. Put him on speakerphone and just say April Fools until he hangs up. And then leave a message if you have to. Oh, sorry.
I can't leave messages. That's credit.
Kids.
Hello.
Jordan.
What?
April Fools.
Why?
April Fools.
Yeah, what about it?
Bro, it's April Fools.
Yeah?
Are you joking?
What do you mean?
April Fools, man.
I don't care.
What do you mean? Don't you remember April's Fools? April Fools.
Yeah, today, dude. What do you want?
You don't remember?
Whatever.
April Fools.
Dying.
That is awesome. Fantastic. Hey, dude, we got to take a selfie, and then you've got to sign one of the playing shirts because we're going to give that away at the end of the year, which is awesome.
Right.
So we'll put it up here. Smile. Selfie, yay! Okay, hey, good luck for the NPL State League, and of course there's still time for you to get a spot in the Adelaide United team. You got a contract next year, or is it?
I do. I've got another year left on my contract, so we signed for 2 years.
Awesome, man. Well, you are a good man, and it's great having you around the club. So enjoy the rest of the season, and you've got a lot of football to play. So thanks for joining me, man. It's been great.
Hopefully I come back soon if I get an invite.
No, I probably won't, but cool shoes, man. Where'd you get
thanks.
these?
Actually...
Yeah, no one cares. All right, see you guys. Thanks for watching the pitch.